Hi, welcome back to this third session on health tricks for these times. These health tricks are just old information from my family, things my mother knew and passed on to me. They are not in any attempt to diagnose or prescribe. These health tricks are not shared to keep anyone from any doctor's regular visits. These health tricks are not to take the place of health measures recommended by scientific experts. These health tricks are for everyday boost and protection to our health and for mindful reduction of discomfort, contagion, and hospitalization when illness strikes. These health tricks are for anyone. Anyone, regardless of immune status or immune capacity. And though they are for anyone, their use requires mindfulness. In the first video, we saw water, integrity, and nutrition. That spells win. In the second video, we saw moderation, outdoors, rest, and exercise spells more. So we have win more. Indeed, what I shared with you are the old health tricks that will keep you winning more in your usual life, and especially now in these unprecedented times. Would you like to soar? Would you like to lift off to new heights? Let's turn the letters around and add 2 more letters. Let's look for more wing. The 8th and 9th health tricks both begin with G. Gratitude is imperative in getting the most out of this information I've given you. Everything I've shared here involves a gift or many gifts from far beyond myself. I'm not calling for feeling guilty for all my blessings that might be more than others have, but I am calling for letting the gratitude flow to the surface in each step toward better health. Even if illness surrounds me or takes hold of me, I can find something for which to be grateful. And generosity, the other G, needs to flow from gratitude. If I block generosity, I will be plugging and stopping up the passages in my body for the movement that is imperative. Generosity flows out in giving the gift of listening, respectful listening, free listening to whatever the other person needs to say. Generosity flows out in forgiveness. In these times, there are a lot of things that could hurt us, and we look for someone to blame, or maybe the person to blame is right next to us. Living together on the same planet requires that we bear the hurt and release the other person from our revenge. And yes, that act will free us. Let us have better sleep and better health. Generosity also flows out in giving money and things. As I've been blessed with money and things, I can keep a loose grip so the good things can keep flowing. Gratitude and generosity finish off our list of health tricks. Go ahead and spell wing with 2 G's if you wish. They will top off your win more to make more wing. Can you remember that? Let's review it again. Win, water, integrity, nutrition. More, moderation, outdoors, rest, exercise. more wing. You just add 2 G's to the win. G, gratitude, and G, wing. More wing. Now, I'm a pastor, so I'm going to bring the Bible in here for a minute. Chapter 4 in the letter to Ephesians ends as it began, with a focus on love. Be kind to one another, tender-hearted, forgiving one another, as God, for Christ's sake, has forgiven you. Now, the acrostic of health tricks that I shared, all of this old information takes on more of an aspect of love to one another when we realize that taking care of our own health is also taking care of our neighbor's health. If I can reduce or avoid the contagion load in my house, I am reducing the likelihood of passing illness on to all those I meet along my daily paths. By gaining more wing, you are being kind to one another, tender-hearted, and forgiving one another. So let's use the old information, the gifts that sit at our doorstep. Let's use water, integrity, and nutrition, win. Let's use moderation, outdoors, rest, and exercise, win more. Let's use gratitude and generosity, more wing. Let's use more wing.